Sonny Donnelly, IFL TV in association with Matchroom's Gym Marbella. I'm at the Matchroom Gym today. With me, I've got Anthony Ogogo. I got in there a bit late, obviously I missed you doing your bag and that, but I see you on the running machine looking good, looking fit, looking fast.
Just finishing up. I did 6 round sparring today, nice and fast and sharp. A bit of pad work, some bag work, some shadow, and finish off on the runner. So yeah, that's not all good, all good.
How do you feel after your fight in Glasgow a few weeks ago?
Yeah, quality, did mate. Feel really good. I mean, I had 2 years worth of struggling through injuries and that, and that was nice to kind of get back in the ring and let all the frustrations out and put in a decent performance. Like, don't get me wrong, I wasn't a virtuoso performance by any stretch of the imagination, but after, like I said, I'd had like basically a round and a half of competitive boxing in 2 years. I hadn't fought since July 2014. I fought once since then, and that was a year later, last July. And I had a round and a half of boxing, then my shoulder come out. Then I kind of went into like almost kind of panic / survival mode. Won every round still, won the fight. But I didn't really learn anything in it, other than the fact that I got a lot of heart and a lot of guts and desire, and I'll get through those sticky situations. But yeah, it's nice to kind of get back in the ring and actually like do a bit of boxing and learn and try things and practice things, and that was great. And I'm buzzing to be out again on the 25th when Joshua defends against Brazil. Another massive card that Matchroom have put together. Sal and our teammate George Groves is fighting Martin Murray, which will be a brilliant fight. One of the fights I'm looking forward to most. And yeah, just to be part of it is great. And I just want to be busy. We chatted just in the gym a minute ago about being busy now, just being really busy and box as much as I can and getting the momentum going again.
Talking about momentum more, do you feel like you're getting the buzz back? Obviously I can imagine that you sort of lose it when you're not doing as much, but now you're fighting so consistently towards the end of the boxing season. How do you feel in yourself? Yeah,
like the excitement's definitely there. I've never lost the buzz, like that desire, that bit between my teeth is never gone. And even when you are struggling through injuries and you're going through bad times in your boxing career, I think it's one of those ones where it's there more than ever, because if it's not there, you'll do something else, putting yourself through the hard pain and just the monotony of rehab. So it's always been there, but like that excitement is there now again, and that enthusiasm. And being up in Glasgow last month for Ricky's fight when I made my comeback, it was just just seeing my opponent and kind of like doing the old staring them out, sizing them up, all that stuff which I've missed. I mean, it's all well and good kind of like in the gym doing your rehab, but that's rubbish really. It's part of the journey, but the destination is getting in the ring, getting on fight week, being amongst it all, and and bashing some geezer up on fight night, which is obviously the plan. So yeah, that was nice, and I just can't wait to kind of crack on now.
In your perfect world, where would you be this time next year?
That's a great question. I think if you'd have asked me a year ago, I'd have had everything down for you. But as we chatted again in a minute ago in the gym, we were just chatting. Plans don't really come to fruition a lot of the time. You can plan for anything, but it's all about kind of rolling with the punches, and sometimes adversity is going to like rear its ugly head, and it's up to you to improvise, adapt and overcome. So in 12 months time I want to be a champion of something, without a shadow of a doubt. But more than anything, I want people to know that I'm a serious player in this game. For too long I think I've been ignored, and that's not anybody's fault. It's just because I haven't been boxing. If Joshua was out for 2 years, his momentum would have slowed down an awful lot. Same as Luke Campbell, same as Cal Brook. When you're not doing what you want to do, when you're not doing what you want to do more than anything, it's obvious that like momentum and the whole kind of like hullabaloo around you and your name and your sport and what you do like quietens down. But it's up to me now to kind of I'm back from all that nonsense. I'm back now. It's up to me to kind of really kind of announce my name back on the boxing stage, on the world stage, the domestic stage, and just kind of get up to where I feel I deserve to be.
Obviously, a stage that you already made your name on is the Olympic scene. Recently, in the last week, there was a bit of controversy around Chris Eubanks' comments trying to put his name forward, maybe, for Anthony Fowler's Olympic spot. What did you make of the whole situation?
I couldn't care less. Didn't really read much into it. Although the Eubanks seem to kind of do what they want to do when they want to do it to get headlines. I mean, it's obvious. If a guy's qualified for the Olympics, you can't supersede him. Doesn't matter who you are, who your dad is, or what you've done. Which he hasn't done a great deal in the sport of boxing. So why would he supersede somebody like Fowler, who's been an amateur for a long time and earned his spot? You know, I didn't really read much into it because, to me, I think it's probably just headlines and column inches, which they seem to kind of thrive off. All I'm doing is focus on me now. I mean, I couldn't care less. Any other middleweight in the country, any other boxer in the country, I don't really care what you're doing inside the sport, outside the sport. All I'm doing is focusing on me. I spent too long thinking, oh, he's doing this and he's doing that and he's fighting for this title and he's fighting for that title. No, I want to fight him, I want to fight. Do you know, I'm just going to like do me every single day, just do me, focus on me, and I'll get there before too long.
All right then, mate. Well, you keep doing you, and hopefully this time next year, like I said, you'll be winning titles or some sort of title anyway. But until then, keep doing what you're doing. Best of luck on the 25th of June.
Thank you.
And I'll catch up with you soon.
Cheers. Also, finally, I want to say thank you to everyone who supported me last couple of years. It's been a tough couple of years. I want to thank everyone who supported me, and yeah, no, it's been tough. All the tweets, all the comments, all the social media, and that it's been really appreciated. And now we can finally have some fun, and the journey's going to get good. So yeah, thank you.
One more quick question: is that definitely your car?
It's my car, mate. It's my car. I'm trying to hide the number plate because I don't want to seem big time, because I'm not. I'm the most normal person in the world. But I saw a plate on the internet. My mate saw a plate on the internet and said, "Mate, you've got to get this. It's basically your name." I went, "Isn't it?" And then I'm honestly, I'm the least flash person. I'll go home now and have beans on toast for dinner, and that's what I'm about. But I thought, you know, I've got to get that. I've got to get it, and yeah, I'm backing myself to get to the top. I'm nowhere near that at the minute. I'm nowhere near it whatsoever, and I've got a half decent car on lease, and I'm doing it because I want to be a future middleweight champion in the world. And I've spent years driving around rubbish cars. I've had cars where I'm going to the shop 10 minutes down the road, and I thought, am I going to get there? Please let me get there. I get to the shop, I get my shop, and I got my bag of carrots, I got my soups. Get to the car and I think again, oh mate, please let me get back. And I've had those days, and that's not what the future middleweight champion in the world should be doing. The future middleweight champion in the world should get in his car, know he's going to get to the place when it's cold, put the heated seats on to warm his legs up before he goes and run. And yeah, so I don't spend a lot of money because I'm very, very just focused on the simple things. Like Marvin Hagler, you know, who just does the simple things, you know, simple bread, simple lifestyle. But I thought, you know what, I want to have a car where I know I'm going to get to the destination in the end, and I've got one. And yeah, I can't wait until.
Well, you're only going up the road to the gym, so
that's it, mate. That's well, you'd think. I've just true story, right? And this will be my autobiography when I write it eventually, and so I've got quite a good story to tell already, and it's going to get better and better through the years. But I was on the M1 once, driving to Sheffield, and I was on the GB squad, driving along, and then the car kind of like shudders. No, when you like go over a drain, I was kind of like that, and I thought, I ain't no drains on the M1. I'm in 4 lanes, bomb like doing 70 miles an hour, and then the car kind of like tilts, and I see I kid you not, I see a wheel bouncing down the road. My wheels come off the car. I've got in. I was in the middle lane. Luckily, I've got into, and there was 2 lanes left of me. It was rush hour track, 5 o'clock on a Monday afternoon. There's a massive car, a big lorry behind me. I heard the car was I was in a little rubbish little 1.2 like Fiesta, I think. The lorry would have just trampled me. I slammed it into. I'm glad you laughed at this. I just slammed into the metal railing, and then the lorry like whizzed past me. The car was an absolute mess. And my heart, it was like in the cartoons. I could see it pumping out of my skin. That was the only time I've ever been like really scared in life that I was gonna die.
That was a lucky escape.
And I thought, you know what? I was like, oh my god, this is unbelievable. I'm still alive. My heart's pounding like mad. So yeah, I think I won. After that, I've had a few bad cars after that. Yeah. But after that, I thought, you know what? I'm gonna get a decent car where
no more 1.2 Fiestas.
No more wheels bouncing down the M1. And yeah, so. Anyway, we're going off point. Yeah. Thanks for the support, everyone. Join the journey. You know, the army's rolling on, and I can't wait to win some titles.
All right, then, mate. Well, enjoy your Range Rover. Enjoy your beans on toast, and I'll catch up with you soon.